let me introduce you to the Jeep 2021 4xe. This thing comes in 3 flavors: Sahara, Rubicon, and high altitude. Of course, this is the Rubicon. The all-in off-road version has all the Rubicon parts like disconnecting sway bar, tow hooks, all the good stuff like you'd expect. Starts right around $50,000 for the 4xe, no matter which trim level you get it in. That's about $4,000 to $8,000 upgrade over the standard Jeep Wrangler JL. This one has the 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo engine you'd expect in the base model Wrangler under the hood, but it also has 2 motors, a 400-watt, 17 kilowatt hour battery, and an 8-speed auto. What that all combines to is 375 horsepower, 470 pound-feet of torque. That's more torque than the diesel, 100 horsepower less than the V8, and 100 horsepower more than the V6 or 4-cylinder. Has electric blue accents all over it, little charge door on the side to charge it up. Has some charge lights on the dash. Has blue stitching all over the place. And otherwise, you can't really tell that this is a hybrid Wrangler. In the back here, you lose a little bit of cargo room because under the seat here is the battery. So you have a little step here, but overall, it's about the same as you'd expect out of one. There's the battery pack hiding under the rear seats. Pretty slick packaging. You still get 30 inches of water fording depth, so don't worry about the electronics. This retains about 1,100 pound payload, 3,500 pounds of towing. Can rock crawl for quoted 3 to 4 hours on electric only. That is pretty impressive and plenty to have a good time. This has had 3.2 million validation miles on it. That is a lot. Jeep wanted to make sure that this hybrid met expectations of Jeep Wrangler owners. It takes about 12.5 hours for level 1 charging and about 2.5 hours for a level 2 charge. Get the battery fully topped off to give you that 21 miles of full electric range on this. You also get 49 miles per gallon. On a 90-mile trip, I averaged about 24 miles to the gallon with this vehicle in mixed use in the city and on the highway. All right, we're about to hit the trail in the 4xe. Pretty excited about this Rubicon, see what this thing can do. Lots of cool obstacles out here in the hill country in Texas outside of Austin. I don't know, let's see if a hybrid electric Jeep Wrangler is any better than a standard Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Turn, there you go. Up the steps. Yeah, one more. There we go. Keep coming. You're good right there. Now straighten it out. That is how you drive. All right, guys, I'm here on the side of the highway. I just got to drive this thing off-road, on-road, gravel, high-speed, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, 4 low, 4 high, 4-wheel automatic. I figured I'd stop here by this little Texas historical marker because this is a historic Jeep. This Jeep Wrangler 4xe is the first ever Jeep Wrangler that you can drive in all electric mode. That's pretty slick. It comes in electric mode. Hybrid mode is the standard, so it prioritizes the most efficient way of travel and the best performance. All electric, which prioritizes the electric motors, but when you slam on the accelerator, it will also activate the gas motor and have both work at the same time. And then e-save mode is the other driving mode. E-save is designed to allow the vehicle to save that electric energy. So if you get to the trailhead and you want to just be nice and quiet and rock crawl with all that torque, it'll do it. And it's have the battery remain for it, so you're not using it up on the highway. So that's pretty slick. This vehicle, you can feel the weight, especially under braking, but it has Gladiator rear brakes. So that helps. They're a lot bigger, and it does brake fine. It brakes solid, but you can feel the extra 500 to 700 pounds that the 4xe electric system has on this vehicle, especially under braking. Under acceleration, it feels a little sluggish right off the line, but then it accelerates quick. 0 to 60 in 6 seconds is nothing to joke about. I mean, this is a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon that'll do 6 seconds 0 to 60. That's pretty sweet. Pulling 50 to 80, it goes. It's awesome. Like on the highway, you can pass people no problem. When you really get your foot into it, it's great. Under full electric mode, the accelerator pedal, throttle pedal, is really heavy. It gives you a lot of resistance against your foot when you're stepping on it to make the vehicle go. But you can know exactly when the gas motor is going to kick in. So, because even in electric mode, when you really, really want to go, it will still do it. It'll kick on the electric motor and go when you want to. So, but you can feel that point about when the gas is going to come on. It's kind of cool. But it is a little fatiguing to drive with the 1 foot pedal situation with the max regen button on and all electric. The gas or accelerator pedals, there's no gas at that point, has a lot of resistance against your foot. So that is a little fatiguing over time. But it is a 1 pedal driving experience, but it doesn't come to a complete stop. So they can't call it 1 pedals. You have to hit the brakes when you come to a stop sign. Not sure there's a whole lot else to talk about. The Jeep Wrangler 4xe, it's a good truck. Gets good fuel economy. You can drive it around town on all electric. You can go off-road, be dead quiet. It does have like a electric hum. Crawl up and over stuff. 2-foot it. Left foot braking works great, even in all electric mode. I'm impressed. It's a good truck. But is it worth $4 to $8 grand more depending on the package you get? That's a lot of money for electric, but it gives you more horsepower, gives you more torque. It's a lot cheaper than the V8, which does have more horsepower. But this thing even has more torque than the diesel. I mean, it's pretty sweet. What do you think? Go check one out. They're at dealerships now.